Modesto Executive started 37 years ago out of actually my bedroom with my ex-husband. Ours is a little bit of a different story. In 2017, we bought my ex-husband out, and we got married in 2018 and been running the business since.
I've been in the trade my whole life. I'm a third-generation electrician. I grew up in Modesto, traveled around doing large projects and industrial and large commercial. Came back to Modesto, came to work here, and now we own this company. We are a very family-oriented company. Several of our children working here for us. We have several journeymen that work for us whose sons now work for us. It's been an amazing few years. We've grown the company. We specialize in schools, parks, all kinds of city and government agency work, fire stations, police stations, work for multiple counties and the state even in the Central Valley.
I would say we do mostly public work. It's probably 90%.
Project labor agreements affect our company simply because we're a merit-based shop. We are a non-union contractor. We bid our projects and complete them as a non-union contractor. With a project labor agreement, we're not able to bid on a job without signing an agreement with the union, which we choose not to do. We believe that with all construction, it should be merit-based. And so that is the reason why we went to the hearing today to speak to the fact that we have multiple employees within the county. Their jobs would be affected. Our ability to not bid a job could potentially put us out of business. If we had to sign a PLA in order to get employees, we would not be able to utilize the employees that we already have. Some of our employees have been with us for 10, 15 years. We now have employees who have their sons and daughters that work for us as well. If we had to sign an agreement, we would have to go through the union hall. We would have to bring in employees that we are not familiar with, that don't understand how we do business, the way we do business, and they would most likely not even be from the area. The idea of signing a PLA or getting these entities to adopt a PLA for local hire doesn't make sense. That typically will bring people from all over the state of California, and in some cases even from out of the state if they can't meet the manpower requirements. So the idea of local hire really should be given to the local contractors that have local families that depend on these jobs and these wages that we pay.
And all of our employees live locally. We try and keep all of our employees based around this area within an 80-mile radius. And most companies can't say that. I think our employees enjoy working here and stay with us long-term because of the culture we've created. Very family-oriented. We try and make everybody feel like that, like they're a part of the MEE family. That's one of our biggest things that we reiterate all the time. And we obviously have great benefits. We have 401k, we have matching, we have health insurance, we have dental insurance, a lot of fun events during the year for our employees. We usually do a summertime one. We go to the baseball games. We've gone to Don Pedro and gone on a houseboat. We do fun year-end parties. We had a casino party this year that everybody loved. I think it's just the culture that we generate. The employees know that they're really appreciated.
I've had several of my employees tell me that if we were to go union, that they would leave. The fact that we give them the flexibility in this area, the prevailing wage is defined by set standards. The hourly rate is all locked in. We have some employees, their wives have great jobs with great benefits. They can opt out of our benefits because they're already on their wives. That's more money in their pocket. That's more money into the local economy. Same holds true with retirement. Some of these guys are very good at investing themselves. They like to go on the internet and they have been successful with their retirement money. We give them that option to take that money and put it in their own retirement, or they can put it in our program as well. So if you take away the ability for some of these guys to do what they want with the money that they've earned, I could see them leaving in a heartbeat. We like to know that we give them the freedom to do that, not to mention there's no dues that are paid here other than the dues of just learning how to do the job properly. We've been a member of ABC for over 30 years. We use ABC for the training of all of our apprentices that become journeymen licensed within the state of California, and also have the skilled and trained certification. My wife is on the board with ABC. I'm gonna let her talk a little bit more about the way they operate, but it's a great program with a great training opportunity for any young man or woman.
Yeah, we've been affiliated with ABC for probably 28 years. We know firsthand the training and the results that we get with our apprentices. We have 13 apprentices right now that are going through the ABC program, and they've all been here for a year plus, and some of our apprentices have stayed with us through the whole apprenticeship program. So we just had 2 apprentices graduated just this quarter. We're going to their graduation on Friday night, so they've been with us the whole time. They really do have a really good program.
We used to work for Stockton Unified School District. We don't anymore. We used to work for the city of Stockton. We don't anymore. There are several other entities in this area that have adopted various forms of a PLA. Even this new one they're trying now, the CWTA, the Community Workforce Training Agreement, is another way of forcing their program on us. We would not be able to use our apprentices. We would not be able to use our journeymen. And that's the primary reason why we're so vocal about it, is potentially it could put us out of business. And there's a lot of families here that we believe are part of our family. We do our very best to keep them working. And when we have the possibility of losing control of that, that's when we feel we have to step up. I'd just like to speak out to all the supervisors, all the board members, anybody that's considering the PLAs. We're not against the union. We're not trying to stop them from doing their job. All we ask is that you don't stop us from doing ours. By adopting these PLAs and these training agreements, you're eliminating about 90% of your workforce, and you're gonna eliminate open and free bidding process. You're gonna drive up the cost of projects, and you could potentially put the smaller mom and pop shops like ours out of business.
And just remember, we have 43 employees. So 43 employees means they have families, they have children. We are keeping those 43 employees employed to have the best life they can have for their children. So PLAs would put us out of business. So those 43 employees would be out of a job. So where are they going to go? So just remember, when you're thinking about a PLA, think of the families, think of the employees, think of the workers. Where are those people going to go and find a job?